Jack's motives remain unknown, adding to the enigma surrounding his identity. Some believe he was a doctor, possibly fascinated by the female anatomy, hence the post-mortem mutilations. Others suggest he derived sexual gratification from the killings. Whatever his motivation, Jack operated with impunity, evading capture despite the massive manhunt. Police investigations were hampered by several factors. First, the sheer poverty and overcrowding in Whitechapel meant that witnesses were often reluctant to come forward or were simply too frightened to help the police. Additionally, the fog and darkness that shrouded the city at night provided the perfect cover for Jack to strike and escape. Finally, the limited forensic technology of the time restricted the ability to link Jack to the crime scenes. Despite a massive manhunt, the killer remained at large. Over the years, hundreds of people have been identified as potential suspects. One prominent theory suggests that Jack the Ripper was Montague John Deuce, a Polish immigrant and serial killer who murdered women in both London and Paris. However, doubts remain over the strength of this evidence. Another theory points to Aaron Kosminski, a Polish immigrant living in Whitechapel who exhibited signs of mental instability. A third suspect is Francis Tumblety, an American dentist visiting London in 1888. Some believe he confessed to the murders, but the confession was never proven authentic. What we do know is that Jack the Ripper became a media sensation in his day. Newspapers around the world ran stories on the horrific killings, some even publishing detailed descriptions of the crime scenes. The fear and fascination surrounding the case created a frenzy that continues to this day. So why has the case remained unsolved for so long? It can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, the darkness and fog that enveloped London at the time allowed Jack to operate with relative ease. Secondly, the lack of forensic technology limited the ability to link Jack to the crime scenes.